Hi there, and welcome to part 4 of the 7 Hopes of Christmas. I wonder when Christmas ends for you. Many people think that it ends on Christmas Day after the presents, the meal and the Queen's speech. Like any family, we grew up with our traditions. The reality is that it begins way before 25th of December and ends way afterwards. Growing up as a boy, I used to scour the Great Universal Catalogue for months before Christmas, way before the internet. We would put the tree up 14 days before and take it down exactly 12 days afterwards. On Christmas Eve, growing up in a Catholic household, we would go to midnight mass so that we could have all day, playing with the Christmas toys. I got married when I was 29. And now we have some of our own Christmas traditions. I could tell you a load of them, but in our household as Christians, we celebrate Christmas all year round. Now, how many of us follow and do traditions this season when perhaps it is just a yearly thing? Or don't even have God in their lives at any point of our yearly calendar? What is the point of that, I wonder? Let's just read a little bit of the Christmas story to see if there's any point whatsoever. Okay, so they hurried off, that's the shepherds, and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told. Today I want to ask you a question. After all the turkey, the presents, and albeit limited parties, what once again do we have to show for it? You see, for over 2,000 years, Christians have been reciting this passage. There is no talk of presents, parties or dinner in it. What we do have is the beginnings of the world's greatest and lasting tradition. So today, I want to suggest that the fourth hope of Christmas is this, that you can have treasure beyond measure. So how do I get this treasure beyond measure? Well, firstly, the Bible tells us that Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. That is the real question today. As I've said, the real treasure is not the presents or the nostalgic tradition, but it is found in Jesus. It is in what the shepherds discovered. And the question you have to ask yourself is this: are you willing, or am I willing to take some time out, look beyond all of this and ponder the real Christmas in our hearts? Secondly, for many years you have been told about the real Christmas message. Like the shepherds, you need to act on it. The shepherds had been told by the angels where to find the baby, so they hurried off and had a look. On seeing that it was all true, they spread the word to everyone they met, and who then started a 2,000-year-old tradition which comes into our homes today. In turn, there are now 2.3 billion Christians who are now followers of the Christian way in life. The shepherds went away and found out the truth themselves. Thirdly, when the shepherds found out the truth, they just couldn't deny it no matter what. You see, the truth is the truth no matter what. When the shepherds visited Mary, she was given something to ponder from her heart and in her heart. So I'm going to do something likewise this morning. In Matthew chapter 13 verse 44 it says this: "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy went off and sold all he had and bought that field." I wonder why that was. God bless you. Have a fantastic day.